Hi, I'm Hans Alejandria, Science Research Specialist 2 at DOST-PHIVOLCS. For this lecture, we will learn how to generate summary hazard assessments and analytics using GeoAnalyticsPH. GeoAnalyticsPH is a web platform designed for decision makers and planners so that they may easily perform hazard analysis using the latest hazards and exposure data in the GeoRisk system. To begin, go to geoanalytics.georisk.gov.ph in your device's browser. Once you reach the website, click Go to Single Hazard Analysis. You will now see the GeoAnalyticsPH interface. Depending on your preference, you may toggle light or dark mode. GeoAnalyticsPH has three services. First, we have Land Area Exposure Assessment. Second, Demography or Population Exposure Assessment. And third, Critical Facilities Exposure Assessment. Using the Land Area Exposure Assessment, we can get the land area exposed in a province, city or municipality, or barangay that is exposed to a certain hazard. Next, using the Population Exposure Assessment, we can get the estimated number of males and females per age group that is exposed to a hazard. Lastly, for the Critical Facilities Assessment, we can get the estimated number of schools and health facilities exposed to a certain hazard. First, I'll show you the steps on how to perform land area assessment. In the GeoAnalyticsPH interface, first select the location. Select a region, then the province, and city or municipality. If you will perform barangay level assessment, select the barangay. After that, select a hazard. You may select from the seismic hazards, volcanic hazards, and hydrometeorological hazards available in the list. Next, for land area assessment, leave the exposure tab blank. Then click Submit. Wait for the result to load. The loading times depend on the scale of analysis chosen. You will now see the results of the analysis on the screen. The map will display the hazard chosen, and in the upper right corner, you will see the chart showing the percentage of the land area exposed to low, moderate, high, and very high flood susceptibility levels. You may also view the results in table format. Just click Table in the upper right corner of the screen. Next, you may also view the list of barangays and their susceptibility level in the List view. You may also download this in Excel format. Now, let's proceed to Population Exposure Assessment. After selecting the location and hazard of your choice, let's now focus on the Exposure tab. During Land Area Exposure Assessment, we left this blank. For Population Exposure Assessment, select Demography. In the succeeding drop-down selection, choose Population. Next, review your selection and click Submit. Wait for the result to load. Once done, you will see a graph view of the estimated number of people exposed to the hazard per susceptibility level. Next, you will see an age-sex pyramid that shows the estimated number of males and females per age group exposed and not prone to the hazard chosen. If you want to view the data sources and methodology, click Data and Methods Used. Lastly, let's show the steps on how to perform Critical Facilities Exposure Assessment. For Critical Facilities Exposure Assessment, in the Exposure tab, we will select Institutional. Next, choose a type of critical facilities. You may choose from schools and health facilities for now. Next, select a subtype. For schools, you may choose from elementary schools only, secondary schools only, and elementary and secondary schools. Then review your selection and click Submit. Again, wait for the analysis to load. And once done, you will see the number of schools that is exposed to the hazard per susceptibility level. You may also a download of the list in Excel format. So you may choose to view the results either as a graph, table, or list. To conclude, GeoAnalyticsPH is a web application designed to empower users to easily and quickly perform analysis using the latest hazards and exposure data contributed by agencies in the GeoRisk database. You may perform population exposure assessment, critical facilities exposure assessment, and land area exposure assessment with just a few clicks. Its tagline is risk analysis made easy because you don't have to compute for these manually. The application does the processes and calculations for you. You may view other resource materials about GeoAnalyticsPH and Hazard Hunter PH in the Facebook and YouTube pages of GeoRisk PH. Thank you.